Hey, you guys, Rebecca Overson here with the Art of Building a Successful Massage Practice. And I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier with the bananas, but what I'm going to share with you tonight is bananas. Okay. It's so inspiring. And I know how much you guys love to hear from graduates of my program who are really top performers in this industry. You guys, a little bit of business coaching can go a long way. And I'm going to show you exactly how that happened tonight for one of my graduates named Alicia. So we're going to bring her on camera in just a minute. And she's going to tell her story, you guys. It's super duper inspiring. So here we go. Alicia, I'm going to add you to the broadcast in just a minute. What's up, girl?
Yay!
How's Texas?
Hot, but we're good.
Well, it's cold here in Utah. It's like been raining all week. And so I know it's been like 100 degrees in Texas. Let's flip flop. We'll send you some rain and then
Nope.
you send us some heat.
No, I don't do the cold at any time. No.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So you guys, tonight, listen, this is just a pop-up live stream that's all about inspiration. Because listen, when I started out in this world, I had a few role models, but truly, when I really went at it in my practice, I didn't even know if it was possible to succeed as a massage therapist. In fact, I had a lot of failure behind me that told me that that nobody could really make it in this industry. So tonight, I'm going to prove to you that it is totally possible with this amazing rock star human being, Alicia, who I had the privilege of speaking to. Gosh, we met last July when you did your discovery call, right? And her story is just amazing, guys. So get ready to take some notes and be inspired, because this story is going to just blow your mind. Okay, so Alicia, you've been a massage therapist for how long?
In June, it'll be 18 years.
18 years. Okay. And so what wasn't working for you last year when you reached out to me? What were the problems you were having in your practice?
Yeah, it was retention. It was scheduling. It was, I'm good at what I was doing, but no one was calling. No one was getting to the table. And I just thought to myself, I know what I do for a living is great. I know that I'm successful at massaging. I know I make people feel better, but why are people not coming on my table? Why is there days, if not weeks, of gaps of clients on my table?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
then when I was just on Facebook and I just, typed in massage, and then your group popped up, and I started watching videos after videos, and I'm like, huh, I've never taken a business course. That's weird. I'm trying to run a business and I don't know the first thing about it.
I know, right? I mean, how many of you guys are in the same? A lot of therapists just think, they believe the myth, and I see it all over the internet. Well, if you're good, you'll get clients. If you're good, you'll get clients. Yeah. And it's like, how did that feel to you? That there you are, decade and a half more into your career and struggling to get clients. Like, what was your state at the time?
It was depressing. It was, well, maybe I just need to get an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job to maybe this is just not right for me. This is not the right time. Maybe, I really do stink at massaging and no one's bold enough to say it to my face. There was a lot of things where I thought, okay, maybe this needs to just be something that it was a dream, and it kind of just went out the window. So
okay, hold on. Lindsay says we can't see. I'm actually looking at the broadcast. We actually can't see you. Can you guys hear her? Lindsay, can you hear Alicia? You just guys can't see her. That's so weird. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me kick you off and I'll invite you back on. We'll see if we can get the video working, because I can see it. I'm staring at this blank space and only I can see you. All right, hold on a second. Let's just reboot that. I'll bring you right back on. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, I think it is. Hold on. I know what it is, Alicia. I know what it is. I think your settings are such that only people that are your friends can see you.
How do I change that?
I don't know. It's kind of hilarious. You guys, I promise you, Alicia's here. I can see her on my screen. All right, fine. Well, don't worry about it. Okay, so you guys can't see Alicia, but you can hear her.
Oh, they can see me now.
Okay, and then Corey Beth says we can see her now. Okay, good. All right, awesome. Okay, good. So Okay, so look, you guys, I do these 60-minute discovery calls. They're free for people that are applying to do mentoring with me. Alicia, look at the notes I took about you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I take a lot of notes on these calls.
They're a bad thing.
Right? Because really the purpose is we got to find out what the problems are so we can solve them. And you had already been trying to figure out how to get clients and it wasn't working, right? So when we talked, you said your clients, you weren't retaining your clients, they were just dropping off. You said that you didn't know why. You just didn't know why. You weren't getting enough clients. You were just trying to get everybody on your table. You're trying to get more CEUs, but you knew that wasn't going to help you because this wasn't a skills issue, right?
No.
And you had been struggling for 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. So why not just quit? Like, why not just give up? What was your motivation? Like, why you had to fix this problem?
Because I knew that there's a need. There's a need for good massage therapists. There's a need for specific massage therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of my biggest mottos or sayings is, you don't need a relaxation massage when you're working all the time. You need a specific type of massage. Like relaxation massage is only for when you're on vacation.
On a cruise ship.
Exactly, on a cruise ship.
Right.
So I knew that, there was a need. I know that there, back then, I knew that there was also a void in people's lives that needed to be filled for the things that I wanted to, for my specific niche or what I was happy about. Yeah. But I couldn't get anybody on the table. So then again, I was just getting anybody on my table, anybody that would really listen to me for 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I would sell a couple people here and there to get on my table, but then that was it. So
were you also trying to get bodybuild? I remember when we talked, you were doing surgical, like post-surgical massage, but those clients weren't, they'd do like a couple sessions with you and vanish. So you were just, you were trying to get bodybuild. What else were you trying to do to get clients?
I was going to gyms. I was going to the park. I was trying to do Facebook ads and Instagram ads. And I mean, I even thought about doing an ad in the newspaper. So, I mean, I know.
No!
I know. And then again, there was one of the things where, yeah, exactly. And there was one of the things where it was a video that you posted about, not paying for advertisement. And again, when I was researching you and I was just looking on your Facebook and there were little clips here and there. And I'm like, she's just talking just for 5 to 6 minutes. And she says, no, why? Why not pay for advertising? Every other big company does. Why can't I? And then when we did the discovery call, I was like, that's why I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So
mm-hmm. Totally. So we discovered, and so none of those things were working for you. You were just running around crazy and not getting anywhere fast.
Like a chicken with my head cut off. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And then so you found me through how? Just my Facebook group or what? How'd you find me?
Just your Facebook. Yeah, one night I couldn't sleep because I was like worried about money. I was worried about where my next clients are going to come from. And I just put massage therapy in the search engine in Facebook and you popped up with a whole bunch of other people. And so, I was like, well, that's a lady. I'm not going to, no, let's keep scrolling. And then finally I was like, okay, all these other videos are just garbage. I guess let me click on Rebecca. And then I clicked and I was like, oh my gosh, she says a lot of things that I'm like, I'm questioning myself too. And oh my gosh, it was the best thing in the world.
I love it. So you decided to go ahead and schedule a call with me. What was your motivation for scheduling a call about mentoring? By the way, you guys, just real quick, I'm actually just going to put that link because some of you are messaging me. I'm just going to put the link to book a call with me because some people are like, I want to talk to you. So hold on, let me just put that in there. Okay. So why was it that you decided to reach out for help?
Well, like I said in the discovery call, I was taking CEU after CEU after CEU. I mean, and I was applying everything I was learning for the CEUs, but I never thought in the world to take a business class. And I just thought, well, I can have my husband do the business part and I'll just, get people on the table. And then he looks at me and he says, I don't have time for that. So then I thought to myself, okay, you don't have time for that. What? not in a bad way, just, in a sweet way that, he has, his stuff, his job, his, college, his career. And here I am trying to do mine too. But, he doesn't have time to spend the 10 to 12, hours every week to actually help me out.
Yeah.
So then again, going on Facebook and just scrolling. And then when you said about the business, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I have never, ever taken a business class, business CEU, nothing of business, because to me, that just didn't seem like it could be applied to massage therapy.
Yeah.
And then again, I saw your videos and I just thought to myself, okay, maybe this is, the universe trying to connect me to say, hey, we still want you to do massage, but you got to kind of put yourself out there a little bit and find out what's going on while you're not connecting.
Yeah. And so what did you discover in the program that you were doing wrong? What did you, or even on our call? I know there are a lot of things you discovered on our call that you were doing wrong, because you guys, look, these are what Alicia's talking about. Not getting clients is not the problem. It's a symptom of a deeper problem. And, not making enough money, that's a symptom. Not having clients retained, that's a symptom of a deeper problem. So you came to me with all these symptoms, having no idea what was causing the problem. So what was it that you discovered right off the bat that you were doing wrong? Like what were the shifts that you had to make right away in order to turn your business around?
Try to get everybody and anybody on my table.
Mm-hmm.
Was that scary? It was. I was like, there is no way, these specific people are going to match my financial needs. And also for me to help my clients, because I got in this business. I don't know if I told you, but back in '96, my father had a heart transplant. Mm-hmm. And one of his many therapies was massage. And I thought that was so cool and so interesting. And she stayed a lot longer with my father than the PT, the OT, any of the therapists, that insurance covered. So I thought, wow, that's really cool. Maybe I can do that. And, when I went to school, I thought, yes, that's great. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get everyone on my table, and, everyone's going to be great, and I'm going to change the world. And then slowly but surely, it's like, yeah, my dreams are not becoming reality. Like it's sticky, what's going on. So, and my name was horrible. So I was like, well, okay.
So right away we just scrapped the name that you'd been operating under forever and told you to stop trying to get everyone on your table. Were you skeptical about that?
Yeah, I was very skeptical. I mean, again, I thought to myself, there's not enough people in my town to do this. There's just no way.
Yeah.
And again, I'm gonna be right. I know. I was scared, but then again, my husband's like, nope, just do it. Just take that leap of faith, babe. I promise you, it'll end up being okay. And look, I mean, he was right. And I really don't like to say that my husband was right, but he was right.
So you stopped trying to work on everybody, and instead, what's your niche now? What did you own as your niche?
My niche is post-surgery massage, mobile.
Cool. And what was your business name? I remember it, but why don't you just go ahead and tell everybody what your business name was?
No, it's embarrassing. No, I'm kidding. Massage for You by Alicia. That was just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute.
And then my tag was massage therapist who comes to you. So
yikes. Well, that can be taken one or two ways. Yeah. So here's the thing, right?
Thanks for that.
Right. You're welcome. Right. So here's the thing is that, given that what you do is very medical and clinical, that name is just like so not a match. And that's why I say do everything with a strategy. So I love that, like, you were so coachable, and we just scrapped all that, rebranded, and got you like really an awesome identity with your business and a name for your business that's like, that resonates with the seriousness of the work that you do. Because who's going to take you, what doctor is going to take you seriously when it's Massage for You by Alicia? Sounds like, it's like, what are you, a prostitute? Right? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, good. And then what else? Tell me about your rates. Let's talk about your rates. What was going on with your rates at the time?
In the beginning, it was 45, and then it was 35, and then it was 25. Basically anything anybody could pay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when we started working, you were charging like 85 an hour or something like that, maybe, doing out calls.
Doing
Got it.
out calls. Yeah. Yeah.
Doing out calls for $85 an hour. Okay. All right. And so what do you charge now?
250.
250 an hour. Okay.
250.
And you were making $2,000 a month before we start, like barely getting by, $2,000 a month.
Yep.
Now your husband is the breadwinner for your family, but right.
Yes.
But you were like, I mean, barely, if you're making $2,000 a month, that's basically
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah. Mine was just, hey, let's go out to the movies. Hey, let's, give me a break
your
of
extra money.
do
Yeah.
what?
It was like your extra money. It was your supplemental income.
Yeah.
It wasn't the main income. So
Exactly.
okay, good. And then, but you also have children, right? You have 2 kids, 2 boys, right?
Yes, 2 boys.
All right. So then let's see. So what happened like in the program for you? What did you get immediately out of the program? What shifted for you within that 8-week period or shortly thereafter?
I mean, everything and anything. I mean, it was my biggest shift was, how do I say this right? Myself. Mentally, it was for me. It was a huge weight off my shoulders, and I felt like I was carefree, and I felt, okay, you know what? I have a business plan now, and actually that's what I was missing. So it was like a missing link inside my brain that was gone. And then now, since actually my second week in the program, and it was like it just clicked in my brain, and I was like, oh my gosh, I saw the light, and everything just kind of just like splashed on. And then, I mean, it was a huge weight off of my shoulders. And then I thought, you know what? Yep. Now that I'm specific and I rebranded, it took off. I mean, it's so amazing.
You said, well, and I remember because I actually have your form. I have your form from July when we talked. This is this is less than a year ago. Okay. And your goals were to have $7,000 in revenue per month, to get surgery people to become regular clients, and to have 3 more doctors' offices referring their patients to you. So you were, yes, you guys. So people are asking in the comments, did she say $250 per 60-minute massage? That's what you charge. Yes, you guys.
Yes.
That's what she more than quadrupled her rates. I don't know what that is. Okay. And is getting clients at that rate. Okay. Because that's the secret. All right. And then you had 2 doctors' offices that were referring people to you.
Yes.
Okay. So where are you now? I mean, once you got those business strategies and fixed your rates and got a killer niche and rebranded, things took off. So just give us an idea of where you are now. What's happening?
Now I have 12 doctors referring patients to me.
12 doctors. Okay, good.
12 doctors. Yes. And I'm still mobile, and I work 4 days a week only.
You're such a badass. I love you. Like, even all my graduates are commenting. They're like, wait, I'm inspired. Like, graduates in my program are inspired by your results. They're like, wait, I'm motivated. Let's go.
Well, I just took it and I ran. I'm like, you know what? There's a reason why we connected. I felt so inspired by everything, and all the calls. The calls during the program were really what inspired me. Obviously, what you talked about, but more so what everyone else was going through. And I thought, okay, I'm not alone. Obviously, this is not just a me problem. This is the industry problem.
Yes.
And we're kind of forced to work for someone else, and we're forced to give and give and give and give and give and not take breaks, and then we burn out. So when I realized that I wasn't the only one, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going full speed ahead, and I'm going to get results. I stayed positive about it. And then now look at me, I have 12 doctors, and the most recent one was just last month.
Amazing. And didn't you tell me that was the one that was like telling you weren't going to be in business for very long? And he's now referring people to you. Face. I love that. That's great.
I mean, and it's not, and it wasn't anything mean. It was the, not even the mentality. It's just because there's not anybody out there educating the doctors, educating, the chiropractors, educating the public in general. And everyone still thinks massage is taboo. Massage is only reserved for the elite of the elite, only the millionaires, and no one can afford it. And I'm thinking to myself, no. So when I go and and now I'm actually going to doctors' offices and I'm telling them and I'm helping them learn what's going on, because that in turn helps their patients.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we're really here for, well, at least me, what I specifically do, I'm here for the patients.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we work in conjunction, it helps speed up the recovery time. Your results are better from whatever surgery, you're having. And then that in turn makes everyone feel happy and makes the world, such much happier place.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it was kind of just the scared of the unknown, or maybe bad information. And since then, it's amazing.
Mm.
It's amazing how doctors just open up and they're like, oh my gosh, we love Alicia. Alicia is great.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. So that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I love it. And I remember when we talked about that, you said, I don't know why I'm just not saying it the right way. I don't know why doctors aren't feeling confident referring to me. And I told you we can fix that. And I gave you the exact strategies and even exactly what you need to say in order to get doctors to listen to you and trust you and send their people to you. And that's just proof of it. You went from 2 nice doctors sending people to you to a dozen. Your other goal was you said success looks like being booked 2 weeks out. How far out are you booked now?
2 months.
2 months out. Okay. And on a bad month, how much do you bring in? Gross
And
revenue.
on a bad month, if I just take an extra day off, or kids have something, or I want a vacation, it's about 75 to 85 a month.
8,500 a month. And your best months when you're all, not taking time off, you're grossing how much?
When I'm all, full steam ahead, gun ho, it's between 850 and 10,000.
Awesome. Working 4 days a week, charging $250 an hour. Do you take insurance? People are asking, do you want to take,
No.
She doesn't take insurance, you guys. Is this
No, I do not.
I hope this is blowing your mind. I hope this is invalidating all of your scarcity stories that are plaguing the industry, you guys, those of you that are watching. Okay. So freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. So also I see other people asking in the comments, like, what does Rebecca charge? I don't ever talk about what I charge, first of all, you guys, because it's gone up quite a bit, even in the last year, because we keep adding so many amazing things to the program and resources and things like that. So I don't ever, the cost is confidential, but also it's not open for registration. You have to apply, and I'd never sell you something that you don't need. That's why we do these calls. So we have to do the call to see if you even need it. If not, we'll tell you and you'll be on your merry way. Or if it's a good fit both ways, we'll invite you in the program. That's when we give you all the options for payment and stuff like that. So speaking to that, though, since people are asking, okay, and she's in Texas, you guys, Alicia's in Texas, and she does post-surgical massage out call. And as you heard, it's gone from scraping by at $2,000 a month to between $8,500 and $10,000 a month, working 4 days a week, serving her niche clientele without taking insurance in a very medical niche, which is amazing. Okay. And all that by implementing business strategies, which she had never done and didn't know how to do, even though she was skilled as a massage therapist, and realizing that she needed to stop trying to be everything to everyone and that she needed to raise her mother effing rates because she was charging way too low for an alcohol practice, way too low. So were you skeptical about the investment in the program? Did it feel like a lot of money to you?
Yes and no. It was the only fear, not necessarily a lot of money, but the only fear was the return on the investment.
Yeah.
Because
like, if I spend this money, is it going to work for me? Like, am I going to get that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. It's like anything in life. But the thing is that when we do stuff like, listen to me. When I did stuff like this, I was like, my family was very supportive, and that was a big thing for me because I'm very, very family oriented with my husband and my boys.
Yeah.
So that was the main thing. But my thing was, as long as I get some sort of investment, but am I going to get an investment? And then again, in week 2, it wasn't even week 2. The thing for week 2 after that, the live pause, oh my gosh, yes, everyone is kind of on the same boat with me. Everyone's on this problem. You know what? Okay, I'm not alone. I'm going for it. And then I just took off.
So awesome. Yeah. Well, it sounds like it would have cost you a lot more money not to do the program.
Right, exactly. And then it's not just money, it's also, mental anguish of,
Mm-hmm.
I know what I do, I know there is a need in my community and I can provide for that need, but no one was listening to me. So then, like I said, in week 2, it was really just like eyes open, weight lifted off my shoulders, that, part of my brain that was missing, that business part that was missing, from my dream of massage. And then it just, I rebranded, changed my name.
Yeah.
And then it just went from there. I did everything professionally. I was not wasting my time with talking to everybody and anybody about getting on my table. I mean, obviously, if people ask questions about massage, I'm going to answer, but on the part of getting people on my table, absolutely not. I had a niche, but no one was listening to me. So now I have a niche. I am specific. I do out calls only, and it's the best thing in the world.
So great. So great. So great. I love it. All right, let me see if there were any other questions here that people were asking. Um, Cassidy was asking, she said, I don't want to waste her time by being in a call if I can't afford it. You guys, most people that work with me can't afford it. Okay. Just know that. And you know what? If you're super committed and you want to do it, you'll figure it out. So don't even worry about that. The call is not to sell you on something. It's to inspire hope in you about what's possible. And you'll either take action on your dream or you won't, but we're there to support you. Okay. So like really don't even worry about that. They want to know the new name of your business. Are you willing to share that, or you want to keep that to yourself, or it's totally up to you?
Can I keep it to myself and then
Let's
I'll
keep it to
post
yourself, you guys. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
A little bit of
I'll post
anonymity
it.
is just great,
Well, I want to post it. I want to make like a cool little post and,
Yeah.
because I'm professional. So,
Yeah. Just know it's a good one because we came up with it together. And I will never I will never pass off on stuff that is not going to work for my students. That's one thing I know about my coaching is I am blunt. And I'll be like, that's a bad name. We're not going to do that, So, oh, I love it. Okay. Let me see if there are any other questions. And then again, you guys, I did post the link there. Look, and here's the thing. I'm looking at even at my schedule tomorrow. I've got a couple of openings tomorrow. So if those of you that are like, hell yes, I want to rock and roll, or, you want to really, or you're serious about fixing these problems like Alicia was when she scheduled that call with me. It was like, do or die. You got to do something now or else the ship's going to go down. Okay. You got to be, first of all, you got to be committed to your business. You may not know how to do it, but you have a real need to fix these problems now. Okay. And you need to be coachable and resourceful. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you don't have financial resources because you'll just find it. You guys just will. You'll find it. If you don't have it, anybody that's really committed to success is going to find a way. I mean, think about this, Alicia, if I had said to you, I'm going to help you make $100,000 a year in the next year, but I'm going to charge you $30,000 to do that. Would you have come up with the $30,000? You would have figured it out, right? Now I don't charge $30,000, you guys, but you know what I mean? Like who wouldn't invest a chunk of money to learn how to make the kind of money that you're making now? It's a return on the investment that's better than the real estate market and the stock market.
And that's the thing is a lot of people don't realize that, to have a business, you have to take that leap of faith.
Yes.
And it's going to, if you work at it, your niche is one thing. For me, my niche was, my passion. And that's what I think separates, regular massage therapists from great massage therapists.
Yeah.
And once you find your passion, once you stop getting everybody on your table and you find what your passion is, what specific massage type your passion is, who you want to help, then you work on your business side and everything just opens up and it blossoms.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
That's 2 cents to everybody. I mean, you and the mentality in America, at least for massage therapists, is I'll just go work for somebody. I'll just barely scrape by, and I'll only get 5 minutes in between clients, working 5 to 7 days a week and doing deep tissue. And
to make $2,000 a month.
Exactly.
Quite honestly. Right.
And you don't last.
Yeah.
So, and that's the main thing is that, if you're in this career for a reason and you love being in this career, the last thing you want to do is do back to back to back to back to back, 6 to 8 hours a day for 5 to 7 days a week. It's, you won't last, but maybe 3 to 5 years, I think now is the
burnout rate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alicia,
Yes.
congratulations. Okay, so you guys, so key takeaways, all right? Number one is you have to be willing to take a risk and believe in yourself. Take that leap of faith, but a calculated risk, like working with a mentor who knows what they're doing and knows how to do this, right? But the other thing, you know, is stop trying to get anyone and everybody on your table. Stop trying to be everything to everybody. Stop undercharging. I even have in my notes here, you said you were giving away, you were just, you had learned like how much you were actually giving away trying to build your business and how much you were just leaving on the table by not knowing how to build your business. Okay.
Yeah.
And another, you know, key takeaway is just like getting the business brain, getting the business strategies, like projections, having control over your business is just as important as your massage skills, if not more important, if you want to build a thriving practice. So, Alicia, congratulations. Like literally 6-figure massage practice in under a year. That is phenomenal. And you guys, you know, look, whether your goal doesn't have to be 6 figures. For a lot of people, they don't want that. They don't need that. They don't want to, you know, whatever. But like for those of you that wonder if that's possible, there's your proof. It's absolutely possible. So how does it feel? Like, how do you feel now about your business and what you're doing?
I love it. I mean, there's no stress. There's no, you know, binge eating or staying up crazy hours.
No drinking bottles of wine at night to deal with the stress of no clients.
Yeah, and coming up with like maniacal plans, you know, to get clients on your table.
Right.
I mean, it's wonderful. You know, I have time with my boys and my husband. I have time, you know, with my family and friends, but I also have time for my clients. And, you know, again, if you love what you do, it projects out and you will be successful. And part of it is the business side. You know, you can be great massage therapist, but if you don't have a business plan behind you, backing you up, it's just going to fall through. And then you're at the end of your career, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, why didn't this work? With tears, you know, crocodile tears rolling down your eyes, and all because you didn't implement a business strategy. And a lot of people, and we're not taught that in massage therapy school. Right. It's not taught that at all. But then, you know, when you're done with massage therapy school, guess what? There's that email from, you know, the big chains. There's that call from the big chains. And like, you know, we noticed that you're looking for a job, you know, around whatever zip code. And, you know, then you go in and you're like, wow, $15 per massage, not per hour. Oh my gosh, it's great. And you're thinking, I went to school for how long for $15 just per session and not per hour? No.
Oh my gosh. I know. So great. So a couple of questions. So how many clients do you see in a day? Bethany wants to know.
Between 4 and 6.
4 and 6. Okay, cool. And 4 days a week.
Yeah, in the beginning, when I first graduated, I was doing between 10 and 12. Wow. And actually before, yeah, because I was wanting to get everybody and anybody on my table. And then before I called you, it was, I would book, even though I'm mobile, I would book clients at 6 in the morning until 8 p.m. at night. And with just enough time to drive from one house to the other. And it was madness. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And at the end of the day, you know, my hands hurt. I was stressed. I was, you know, just eating crap food because I was stressed, and, you know, everything was just falling to shreds. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, is this really what it's like to own a business? This is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you got your time back. You got more time with your family. You're making more money, working less. And
working less.
$250 an hour. I love it. Alicia, it's like, I feel like tonight you would just raise the bar. I think a lot of therapists that are watching are like, I'm charging $65 for out calls, and just mind blown that you can charge $250 in a major metropolitan area. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's where you are, but regardless, which means there's a lot of competition, you know, but with a niche that really eliminates the competition and takes that problem off of your hands, right? Good work. Oh my heck. I so love you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for trusting me, you know, because you guys really, like, when I took all of these notes on Alicia on our call, you know, I really, like, I wrote hearts and little smiley faces and, you know, all over this, because I was like, you know, this woman is here for a purpose. This is her passion. And if she doesn't take this action, if she doesn't work, you know, if she doesn't take this leap of faith and get her ass in this program, your gifts would be lying dormant. And that makes me mad. You know, that makes me mad when people say no because they're just scared. They're no because it's expensive, or they're no because it's just scary. What if I fail? Or they're no, like they don't take the leap of faith because it's really just fear that's stopping them from having everything that they want. And I always am over here saying, you guys, that it's my job to help you find your biggest gifts and pull them out and express them in the world. And you deserve to make a living, making a difference, and doing something that you love. What else is there to do? In my world, what are you doing if you're not doing those three things, right?
Right. And we're fed that belief of, you need to work, but we're just going to give you just enough to come back, but not enough to make ends meet and then some, or make ends meet and then put into savings, or make ends meet and go on that dream vacation. So it's that poverty cycle that, we're fed, not, blatantly out loud, but that's what, we're fed by the big companies, by, the big corporations. And then, at the end of the day, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. My home life is crazy. I, want to leave and never come back, all because, we're not actually, we don't have the resources to have our own businesses, or, in our education system, at least with massage therapy, we're not taught, hey, you also need to take a business class or two. There's some great resources and things like that. And that's a big part of it. And we make that mental change, at least with the schooling. I'm only talking for, massage therapists. It's going to continue.
Yeah.
So part of it is just, again, taking that leap of faith to be able to say, I'm going to do it no matter what. And, I'm going to pray and hope for the best and, work my butt off. And I'm going to see results at the end of the day. And positivity is a big part of it too. If you, always down and always depressed, no one's going to come to you. I don't care how good you are at your massages. You project that when people get on your table, and people can actually feel that as you're massaging them. So it's a big poverty cycle, a big, chain, a horrible domino chain of events if you don't start off in the right mindset. And part of it is getting business coaching, taking business classes, and not ignoring the CEUs when they come in the mail saying, hey, you need to renew your license and here's some CEUs, and doing, like your program, because CEUs are one thing, but actually taking the time out to do that program, to do that couple months in advance, and be able to go back, during the program and see and read and research and have all these resources at your fingertips. That's a big part of it.
Yeah. Well, how useful is your massage education and all your skills and all your CEUs if you don't know how to get clients and build a practice that's sustainable?
Exactly.
You just literally, people waste they'll spend $15,000 on massage school, but they won't invest in education and business because it's not going to get them their CEUs for the year. It's like, well, have fun with your 3-year massage career until you burn out.
Exactly.
But I mean, in all seriousness, that's really the mission I'm on. I mean, those of you that know, that hang around me, I'm out to elevate this industry. There are 2 things that are wrong with this industry. Number 1, massage therapists live in poverty. The AMTA produces statistics every year that confirm that. Okay. The burnout rate is atrocious. Okay. And also, massage therapists don't know how to build businesses. They're just these heart-centered givers. They just want to take everybody and they just want to help everybody. And then they're the ones that are living in poverty, and it's not okay with me. And so, that's why I do what I do. And that's why I'm so happy to see just that living proof that, yes, you guys, you can do it. Alicia did it. You can do it too. It's possible with the right strategy, with the right mindset, with the right, approach to business and the right kind of mentor and education. Of course, you can get where you want to go. It's, it's amazing. No, Annie, Christine's not my assistant. She's just an enthusiastic graduate. I got a lot of enthusiastic graduates that just love me because I love them right back. Look, I take on my people, and you guys are like, you get in my heart. I'm like your business partner for 8 weeks, and we take.
And then when you succeed, you do stuff like this, and you cry tears of joy, like, yeah, we did it.
Oh, right? Seriously, when you messaged me today, I was like, what? We got to get you on Facebook Live and inspire people. That's so great.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Congratulations, Alicia. Any other wisdom for people that are watching?
Any other wisdom? Oh gosh. Don't try to get everybody on your table. You're going to burn out, and we need you. We need people that are actually, that have that heart for massage, because there are a lot of bad massage therapists, we get a bad rap. You know, take the time out, educate yourself, go to massage school, continue to learn, and have that niche. That niche is very important. You know, it's kind of like I'll just say this. It's kind of like having your general practitioner doctor do open heart surgery on you. You wouldn't want that, you know.
Yeah.
And so, of course, if you know if you're trying to get everybody and anybody on your table, you can't really help them as good as you could if you just specialize in one specific type of massage, or you know, one different type of pain relief, you know, or headaches or prenatal or something, or me post surgery, you know. So
It
that's what I.
eliminates the competition and it allows you to charge specialist rates. You guys, I hope that you know that, right? I hope that you know that that's the secret behind why I insist everybody have a niche. Because who makes more money in the medical world, a generalist or a specialist? A specialist does. They solve a bigger problem. They get paid according to their value and their irreplaceability. And it's the same thing we have to adopt in our industry. And that's why you can go to Massage Envy and get paid $12 an hour, because you're totally replaceable, right?
Yep.
You're replaceable.
Yep.
So I love it. Oh, Alicia, I just love you. Okay, I know it's late where you are, so I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for your time, you guys. Give Alicia some virtual high fives, because she's a rock star and she did the work. Look, you guys have got to recognize 95% of massage therapists are going to fail. So, Alicia, congratulations on being in the top 5% of the industry. You guys get to hear from this amazing rock star. It's just so great. Okay.
Anytime.
Okay. Appreciate you so much, honey. Have a good night. Isn't she awesome, you guys? Okay, let me see what other questions you guys have. So discovery. Okay, so look, those of you that are interested in working with, let me just answer a couple questions, because I see a lot of questions coming in about the program and the cost and things like that. Okay, so let me just tell you, go to in fact, let me just send you this link instead. Sorry, somebody's saying the link I was saying isn't working. So here's the best thing to do, you guys, is go to my website. Okay, it's rockyourmassagepractice.com. And it is, here, try this one, you guys. See if that one works. Did that one work? There we go. Okay, that one just worked. I just posted it for you, okay, Annie and Bethany and all those of you asking questions. I just posted a different link. It takes you to rockyourmassagepractice.com. That's my website. There's a tab that says Work With Me, and it talks about the program and what I do. And then there's a link at the bottom to schedule your totally free 60-minute discovery call with me or my team. I have a couple of enrollment coaches that I've trained that are amazing. And the purpose of this call is to get you absolutely clear on what's not working and what you must do in order to get where you want to go. Okay? It's not a sales pitch. It's not a presentation. In fact, you'll be doing most of the talking. We're going to ask you a bunch of questions so we can figure out what the problems really are. Because like I said, you know, when Alicia came to me last July, she was just like, I don't even know. I know what my symptoms are, but I don't know what's causing the problem. And we were able to discover that and give her, you know, step-by-step strategy for what she needs to do to fix it. And she took that on, she enrolled in the program, and she used our support team and everybody to help her implement those changes really, really quickly. And that's the key, you guys, okay? You got to be decisive and you have to be resourceful in order to be successful in business. But you don't have to know how to run a business. That's where I come in. Okay, that's my expertise, is to help you build a thriving massage practice way faster than you thought possible. Okay, now it is an investment. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this is not cheap. It's in the thousands of dollars range. Okay, it is not cheap, but here's the thing: cheap doesn't work. It just doesn't. I've taken courses that were $397 or $897. I never even did them because there wasn't enough skin in the game. Also, you have to have skin in the game in order to get results. And I also only work with people that are willing to do everything it takes in order to succeed. Okay, because those are the people that are going to succeed. They won't be stopped by anything. Okay, so if you're serious about your success and you're scared, that's fine. If you've never built a business before, or you're struggling in an existing business, that's totally fine. You just have to know that failure is not an option for you. You know, and I work with people that are committed and coachable and willing to do the work. So it doesn't hurt you to apply. You won't be wasting anyone's time. It's our pleasure to serve you. We want you to get clarity, and we want you to get massive value. And like I said, if it's a good fit, we might invite you into the program. If not, then we'll let you know some other resources, and we're still friends. And it may not, for a lot of people, it may not be the right time. You know, we only invite about 25% of the applicants into the program. So just know that if it's not a good fit, we're not going to offer it to you. Okay, integrity is one of my core values. We're not just trying to get a bunch of people to enroll in some program that's like, here's the link, go register. Okay, it's a different I practice what I preach. It's a different business model. Okay. So just know we've got your back and we're here for you. And I love what Alicia said tonight. You guys, it's so good. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What do you think? What did you learn from Alicia? What are you going to do differently in your business? Where are you going to change things? Where are you going to stand up for yourself? Where are you going to shore up your weak spots so that you can produce the kind of results that you want to produce? Okay. And I do happen to know that I have 2 openings for calls tomorrow, you guys. I just opened up some more time in my calendar because I took something off of my calendar that was today instead of tomorrow. So it just freed up, I think, a couple of calls. So it looks like maybe Chris grabbed one of those. Yay, good for you, Chris. And I think I've got one more spot on Wednesday morning. So if that works for any of you, please just grab it. I'd love to speak with you and see if we can help you get where you want to go faster. Okay. So, all right, you guys, well, have a great night. Let me see. Hold on. See if there are any other questions. Annie, do you have to be new or work alone? No, you don't have to be new. Alicia was 16 years into her career and we skyrocketed her. I work with people that are brand new. Like I've literally worked with people that are waiting for their license in the mail, like that brand new, or maybe taking their test that day that they enroll in the program, to people that are like 20, 25 years into their career. So it doesn't matter how new you are in your career, and it doesn't matter how established you are in business. Be aware too, some of my students have too many clients and they're burning out and they don't know what to do. So we solve all the problems. The program is the most comprehensive thing in the world. We cover all the business strategy. We cover all of the mindsets that you have to adopt and how to actually be free of limiting beliefs. We cover the niche, the marketing, the branding. You guys will even build your website for you if you don't have one. We do logo branding. Like literally, it's the most comprehensive program on the planet. So that's, how it that's how it works. Okay, let me see. Christine trying really hard to meet me this summer. Oh my gosh, just come. Christine, just come visit. You are welcome. Mi casa es su casa. Oh, good, Jessica. I'm so excited for you too. I know Tilo, right? On these stories, amazing. I love it. Okay, let me see if there's any other questions, you guys. Do you have any other questions? Also, you guys know that like outcalls require a different strategy. They just do. You cannot succeed charging $85 or less, or even less than $100 in an outcall practice unless it's fun money for you. And remember, I only work with serious business builders, not people that are doing this for a hobby. Okay. So that's another takeaway you could get from what Alicia shared, is that she's literally, I was charging $250 an hour and it's working. It's really great. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, right. 12 years and have too many clients. Yeah, Annie, that's really great. That's awesome. And there may be other problems that you need to solve. And if not, and everything's awesome for you, then keep doing what you're doing. That's amazing. Let me put the link in there one more time for you, Lindisha. It looks like you were just wondering. That's the link to my website with the information and how to book a call and how to apply. Okay. Christine, 3rd week of July, I won't be here. I'll be in California and then I'll be in Nevada. Sorry. So maybe we could meet up on the road. All right, you guys have a great night. I love you so much. If there's anything else you want to ask, just put it in the comments below. I'll check in tomorrow. I'm going to go tuck my kids in. You guys have a good night.